What up, guys? GangstaPranksta here, bringing you Underrated and Underplayed episode 8. Yes, I'm back, and I'm back with an awesome game. Today's game is Renegade Ops. It's a fairly new game. It came out last week. Yeah. And it's part of the PlayStation Network Play program. Whatever, I'll just call it PlayStation Play. And if you don't know what that program is, basically Xbox has a program where every summer they release a bunch of arcade games. They call it the Summer of Arcade, and they've released a lot of good games that have come from that. Limbo, Castle Crashers, Insanely Twisted, Shadow Planet. And please, Sony, if you're listening, try and get that game on the PlayStation Network, because that game looks dope as hell. Anyways, sorry to get off the subject there. But PlayStation's like, you know what? We want to have our own Summer of Arcade kind of thing. So they developed the PlayStation Play program. And 5 games were announced. The Baconing, which is part of the Deathspank series. Street Fighter 3 Online Edition. Blood Rain Betrayal. Renegade Ops. And Payday the Heist. And if you pre-order all 4 of those games, you get Payday the Heist for free, and that game looks kind of cool. But these are some great games, and Renegade Ops is just one that just stood out to me. I don't know why, but it just stood out. It looked like a lot of fun. As soon as they announced it, that's the only game I pre-ordered, and it just looked like a lot of fun. And it is. Alright, now that we kind of hyped up a little bit, let's talk about the game. So, it's a vehicle game. It's called, a lot of people like to refer to it as a twin stick shooter, something like that. I just call it a great fucking game. This game's a lot of fun. I'll talk about the story in a second, but the game, you're in a vehicle, you get to destroy a bunch of shit, and it's just a lot of fun. So the story, it's kind of, if you know the story about G.I. Joe, where there's evil, and then this guy, he's like, I want to save the world. He creates this group, and he creates the Renegade Ops. It's very similar to what's called G.I. Joe. And that's cool. G.I. Joe's cool. Or it was cool, not anymore. But Renegade Ops is great. You can take control of these 4 different characters. Each vehicle has its own special thing. One, you get a shield, one you get to call in airstrikes, one you get an EMP, and one you get like a machine gun. And it's really cool. All 4 of them are really cool. And this game's a lot of fun. It's made by the people that created Just Cause 1 and 2, and that game's great. That is in my opinion, one of the best sandbox games I've ever played, behind Grand Theft Auto and Red Dead. I recommend that if you guys... That's another game I recommend, Just Cause 2. A lot of fun. But this game, it looks great. It feels great. It's fun. You're just kicking ass. You're blowing everything up. And it's a lot of fun. It really is. And it's a great downloadable title. It's $15, but if you have PlayStation Plus, it's $11.99. I don't know if it's still $11.99. I think that was just for last week. But it's $15. It's kind of pricey, and to be honest, I think it should be $10. But I got it for $11.99, so I'm fine with that. So $15 is kind of pricey, but it's worth it. There's a lot of stuff. You get a good story mode. You get 4-player online co-op. There's split screen. You can go through the story with 4 different characters. It just has a lot of fun things. There's trophy challenges, side quests, lots of stuff. And I do recommend this game. It is a lot of fun, especially if you like these kind of games. It's very arcadey. So if that interests you, that it did interest me. That's one of the things I liked about it. But the game looks great. The explosions look beautiful. It just looks like a lot of fun. It doesn't look like it. It is a lot of fun. I've been playing it. I haven't played it as much as I wanted to, because there's a lot of great games out. Dead Island, Resistance, a bunch of other PlayStation Network games, and now this, and there's a lot coming out, and just I like these downloadable titles, because let's say these big name titles, let's say what's coming out? X-Men Destiny. That's coming out. That's gonna be $60 for a game. That might be good or bad. But if you want to take that $60, you could put it in the PlayStation Network, and you can get 6 games out of that. Because most games cost $10, so you can get 6 games for $10 each. And bam, that $60 goes to good use. So sometimes these big name games aren't that good, but a lot of these downloadable games, they're really good. They don't get the recognition they deserve, and some of them are a lot more fun than these big name titles. So I definitely recommend you guys check this out. There's a demo if you guys are interested. Enjoy the video. There's one more thing I want to say. I'm doing a Dead Island co-op Let's Play. If you guys are interested in that, I'm going to link the playlist in the description and in an annotation. So if you guys want, I'm doing that with a couple buddies. I think it's turning out very well. So if you guys don't mind, if you could check that out, thanks. So that's it for Underrated and Underplayed episode 8. See you guys next time with, I don't know what game yet, but see you guys next time. Peace out.